Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? No, turn it off.
Military, stop! Charcoal! 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 Set! Wait! Four! 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 Wait! Cooler! Let go! Baseball! 27 jump! Base 20. Trick 9 feet! Trick 9 feet! Base 27 jump! Here we go! Set! Set up! Military, stunt! Set up! Let's go! Let's go! To the line! Set. Set hut! Okay, break! Ready, go! Come on, stack! Hut up! Fly, trumpet! Hut! Set, ready! Ready! To the line! To the line! Okay, ready? What are you? Ready, ready! Hut up! Drum! Drum! Dog! 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 Break! Okay, ready? Wait! Water! What are you...
Hey everyone, this is Desmond Howard and welcome back to Road to Glory. Before we get started, feel free to look around and customize the RTG settings to your liking. The brand new high school experience has been enabled by default, but this setting, as well as custom conferences, can be modified. Also, this is where you can import a team builder team that is only available for your high school.
Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team. Stop him at the 21. They go to the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Childs. Grab near the marker, it's Belly. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. The Spartans are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Reads it, fires complete. Wide open spaces. It's a seam wide open. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Buying some time. Gets rid of it. He's got it on the move. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds a tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
On the run, it's Frazier. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try the run. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the jet sweep, going for the first down. Oh, out of space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And you used to see the jet sweep as a play that I'm going to get outside and get big gains. Now it's so tough. Do you want to stack up the middle? Fine, we'll run it outside, get the first down. Really tough to stop.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Trying to beat the D deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hines is tight end. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead. That running back just had it's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. LSU 13, Michigan State 0.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Flips it out in the flat. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
One of the things we love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you know they're going to go for it again on 4th down. At least you think they are, because early in this game we've already seen them try to go for it on a couple 4th downs. They didn't get any of those. They got to find a way to stay on the field here. They've got to get their best playmaker on offense, the football.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
To the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. LSU quick to the line. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle set him up for it.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. That's it fly. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unleashes one deep. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Looking to convert the two, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack.
19, Michigan State, 0.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To throw, it's Childs. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Michigan State.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Makes the catch, and it's Frazier. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Keeps looking downfield. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Childs. Got it in the middle, it's McCray. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield until the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down.
Makes a grab past the marker. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Michigan State, 0.
So 1st down will open up the final period.
Back 18. Back 18.
Looking for space, it's Frazier. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Makes the catch. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to run, it's Durham. Delivers the stiff arm, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown LSU! That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach. The fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's McCray. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
Wants to throw. It's Childs. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you... And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Looking for a gap. It's Durham. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This is an area of the game on offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down. So you have to.
Oh, he wants it all. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be...
14. Here we go. Set. Red 29. Red 20. Shot time. Hot. Black 88. Set. Set. Ready. Maverick. Maverick. Ho, ho, ho. Patriot. Patriot. Set. Red 54. Red 57. Blue 27. All right. Say hot. Blue 22. Blue. Say hot. Ready. Hot. Greatest show on earth, baby. Let's go. Ready. Indy. Indy. Say hot. White 29. White 20. White 53. Blue 30. Get ready. Black 18. Set, set. Ready. Set. White 18. Rock set. Set. go. 10. Here we go. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Razorbacks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Looking for room, it's Payne. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet them down, run the football down the defense's throat.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Released to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Barnes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just Get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Wants to throw again. Using the quick game. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down, setting up 1st and goal.
The Horned Frogs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Hoover. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's trying to get it in. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
And the extra point was good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to pass, it's Green. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And the Razorbacks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home.